West Ham get battered everywhere they go. Yes, people, Tottenham have beaten West Ham 3-0 away from home after international break. If you're new to the channel, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe so you never miss a video. Yes, we are back. Obviously, we're back to winning ways and against them lot in their cup final as we managed to beat them 3-0. First half starts. Obviously, it was interesting to see Tell through the middle. I think he is definitely better suited out wide. Obviously, still a bit of a concern that Solanke is still nowhere to be seen in the squad. Obviously, we were kind of told that potentially after international break he would be back. That is not the case. But we saw Thomas Frank obviously start Tell through the middle. During the game, that kind of first half, there wasn't really too much going on. We saw that West Ham had a couple of attacks and things really started to heat up when we saw Romero hit the back of the net. And I'm not going to lie to you, I celebrated that like nobody's business. For the ref to then blow and rule it out. And I'm still a bit baffled to why, to be honest with you. We see Arsenal do that week in, week out, and they managed to score from it. I think it was to begin with because Romero kind of pulls Kyle Walker-Peters down. Although Kyle Walker-Peters has got his hands all over him. But then you find it's actually Micky van der Ven with two hands in the back, which I get, it's two hands in the back. But seriously, I don't understand how it's a foul and how the goal hasn't been given. It still blows my mind. But regardless, obviously, we went into the break at 0-0. But then with a bit of magic from Sarr, again, from another corner, Xavi Simmons as well, obviously start his debut for Spurs in the Premier League, puts the ball in from the corner and Sarr is unmarked at the back post and heads it into the back of the net. So we kind of got the goal that we kind of deserved. And then it kind of all hits the fan for West Ham because Soucek gets sent off for a straight red. And to be honest with you, I am so glad Palinha is all right. Again, it was just, he had no control of what he was doing. And you can see from the aftermath, Palinha's shin pad is shining through. So to anybody that wears little shin pads, mate, make sure you've actually got proper ones on because seriously, I think that could have been incredibly bad for Palinha if he didn't have obviously his shin pads up to how high they should be. But that being said, obviously with Soucek going off with a red, West Ham were down to 10. Then a little bit of magic straight after that when we get the free kick. I think it's Simmons that then plays it to someone in the middle. It might have been Sarr. Then plays it back to Romero. Romero puts a long ball over and then Bergvall manages to spin his head and lob it over the keeper. Oh my word. I believe that is his first Premier League goal as well for Spurs. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. And what a way to score. Again, at 2-0 with them 10-0 down, especially with a blow like that. And it's such a timed goal in terms of they've just had a man sent off and we scored straight away. Just kind of highlights what mission we were on. But Bergvall, again, he's going to be some player. Very, very impressed with him. I believe as well he got player of the game, which was well deserved. And then from there, we were just kind of steamrolling them. They didn't really have anything else going on. We managed to obviously sort ourselves out well. I think the only real chance in the second half was Bowen's kind of effort that I think was literally straight after the restart and he slashes it wide. But apart from that, West Ham haven't really got a lot going on for them. I'm not going to lie to you. They looked awful. Obviously, Kudus as well was toying them all game. I think he feeds off the fact that they were booing him. Obviously, he couldn't get his goal. He was so close to getting that goal towards the end. It would have given my FPL points so many points, obviously with Pedro Porro putting the ball in and Kudus getting on the end of it and then just saving. I think Brennan Johnson, by the way, should have maybe done a little bit better, but it doesn't matter. Obviously, I cannot forget Daddy Longlegs' goal as well. It was well worked again by Bergvall with his feet inside the box to find Micky van der Ven, who kind of pulls it across the keeper to the far post and Bosch 3-0. Again, a very convincing performance. We love to bounce back after international break. Before international break, not so much, but I'm so glad that we are back. Like I say, there were so many good points throughout the whole game. Again, obviously Simmons starting his first Premier League debut with an assist from the corner. Sarr, I mean, that man, he's all over the place, got another goal today. He's so underrated in the Premier League. I'm so glad that we've got him. And then to have, this is something that I really enjoyed. 10 minutes ago, we take Micky van der Ven off and we have Danso to come on. It's so nice to have someone come on the pitch to give the likes of Romero and Micky van der Ven some kind of respite. As we know, last year they were kind of worked to the ground. But yeah, all in all, very, very pleased. We popped a lot of bubbles today and I'm very, very happy. I think that puts us second in the league as well as of right now. So yeah, very, very happy with how we are kind of doing things at the moment. Again, massive shout out to Romero. I thought he was excellent today. Again, another stellar captain performance. So 3-0 in the bag, bing bang bosh, lovely jubbly. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section. Obviously, we're going to dissect it and more on Monday's show on Holly's Hotspurs. So make sure you subscribe and like to the channel so you never miss that either. And I guess as well, like I say, like we always say, bring on the next game on Tuesday in the Champions League. And until next time, come on you Spurs.